I have been obsessively thinking about this cigar since I got them. This is the Gurkha Prize Fighter. Let's see what we got on the cold draw. Well, it's going to be a very good smoking experience because I'm drawing the air through that easy peasy lemon squeezy. I like that. So on my cereal note, I'm getting mostly cornflakes. Now this is on Gurkha's, I think, the lowest end of their budget. I don't think they have anything less expensive than this. They might, but I'm just not sure. So it's about as budget friendly as you can get from that brand, and at some point they had the most expensive cigar in the world. So let's see what happens when we get her lit. There we go. So I have had a Gurkha before, and I've noticed it has these rich, malty, fruity notes down in the middle. A lot of the stuff that I really like in the Rocky Patel 92, which is my favorite cigar, seems to come through in a fair bit of Gurkha's products. This is no different. So if you've never had it before, wow, the secondhand smoke smells like not great, but the flavor across the palate is really nice. I'm going to compare this to something a little more common, which would be the Bacanudo Inspirato White. I mean, I guess more common where I am. This is a 54 by 6. So it's a big cigar. Now I don't know if this is long filler or short filler, but the way I was able to draw through it makes me think it's probably like a mixed filler, but we'll see. Time to get going. I don't actually have a destination today. I just did not want to be inside, so I came out and thought, well, I'll have a morning cigar, get some breakfast on the go, pair the cigar with that, and see where the day takes. I have a feeling it's going to take me to the waterfront. That is what tends to happen on days like today, while I'm feeling adventurous but not too adventurous. So we'll check in with you again a little bit later. I can see off in the distance there's 4 or 5 sailboats out there. Very little wind today. You can hear the water. I can still see the moon slightly, which is interesting because it's 11 in the morning. Final third, Gurkha Prize Fighter. And even though it had its flaws, I'd still put it on the recommendation list based on what I paid for them anyways. Their profile's pretty good. Not terribly complex, but like right off the front it was nice and full of the flavors that I like. I'm not too into the ultra bitter tobacco flavors. I like the more or less like malty stuff, grainy flavors. So yeah. So for a Robusto, it felt pretty light, which made me think it's like a mixed filler or loose filler or chop, which is fine as long as the tobacco tastes nice. Who cares, right? Yeah, a couple of things I look for when I have a more of a budget-friendly cigar is I do think you're going to see more cracks in wrappers and rips and you know, uneven foot, and the cap might not be that nice. But one of the things that I look for is I like to touch the end of the cigar while I'm smoking it and see if I get any tar off of it, right? Because that's the tell of really young tobacco and, you know, cheap tobacco. This one, I'm not getting that. I mean, it is every bit as good as a Macanudo Inspirado White or a Hoya de Nicaragua Rosalones, Drew Estate factory smokes. It's, in my opinion, it easily falls right in line with those and ends up being a decent smoke to have. I will say, I haven't had a lot of experience with Gurkha, but starting to feel like Gurkha's going to make it to my list of favorite brands, which is currently Rocky Patel and Drew Estate. I do like Hoya de Nicaragua. The Rosalones are my go-to from that brand because they are readily available. But I'm thinking I'll have to try a few more. I have a whole other different cigar from Gurkha and a few more of the prize fighters. But I'm thinking it's quickly falling into my favorite cigar brands. Smoke output's been good. I've been able to draw nicely through the cigar the whole time, and no complaints. It is not heavy on those bitter notes. It is more in the cereal notes that I like and the malty notes that I like. Getting close to the end of summer. Might be my last visit out this way for a while. I don't know. I got a busy fall ahead of me. So now I want to just sort of enjoy some downtime. But I will say, take her easy, and yeah, take the time, slow down, enjoy what nature has to offer. Costs nothing. I mean, come on, this is like one of the most luxurious views, I think, in Canada, and it's cost me not a dime for it. Okay, I had to pay for gas to get here. Anyways, take her easy.